Hey everybody, and welcome to the very first episode / introduction of a new show that I wanted to start for quite a while. I've been talking about this for over a year, and for the people that are subscribed for a while longer might actually know that I live in Japan, Tokyo. Because I live here, I thought it might be interesting as well to actually have a series or have videos about my life in Japan, about Japanese culture, history, about pretty much everything, also everyday life situations here in Tokyo. And I kind of have been thinking about how to do this, and I didn't have the right equipment and stuff like that, but like I said, I've been thinking about it for over a year, and I just decided, you know what, let's just do it. Let's plunge into the deep and get the first show over with. When the first show, which is of course the hardest, the introduction part, is over, then it will probably roll on itself and turn into something very cool. So today is not necessarily a specific topic, but I'm going to explain what's going to happen in this series. So basically what's going to happen, you actually have a lot of people already that make videos, a lot of foreigners who come here who make videos about their life in Tokyo or in Japan. When I first came here, back when I was 17 for vacation, I actually also started another YouTube channel. That is a YouTube channel that currently has now over 100 videos, but it is actually mostly about youth culture and fashion, which is also something I really like here in Japan. But back in the day, like I said, I started in 2007-ish, or 2008-ish, but copyright rules on YouTube were still a lot stricter, so I got actually some copyright strikes, and a lot of those videos now actually lost audio. I lost the first channel, then re-uploaded all the old footage, unedited, which is a fault on my part. I uploaded them to the new channel, but again, same thing where I didn't get a copyright strike this time, but I lost sound on about like 15 videos, so that really I lost my motivation to continue that channel because it just couldn't grow because of those limitations. But I was still very motivated to make videos about it, and I've been thinking about maybe making a second channel next to my gaming channel where I do videos about Japan, but I decided not to do that. Time and time again I have seen other people on YouTube having separate channels, having 2-3 separate channels, and what always happens is that one of those channels gets neglected and the attention goes all to one main thing. The good thing I think about YouTube is that you can kind of filter it yourself with keywords and playlists and that sort of stuff, so even though it might make my channel a little bit more chaotic, I think that the internet is a good platform to do that, because of course television is very streamlined and the internet does not need to be, because everything is possible on the internet pretty much. So you're going to get this next to my regular gaming videos, of course, which are going to be a lot more frequent. This is a series that I don't have a regular schedule set up, and I'm also not going to do that because of course topics may come and go, but think 2-3 videos a week. So I thought about how can I maybe be a little bit original with making videos about Japan, since there are already so many out there, and how can I maybe intertwine it with my gaming content that I provide each day. And I've been talking about this also, I think already on like the 1,000 or 5,000 subscriber Q&A that I did like a year ago. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to be playing a lot more games set in Japan. And then I'm actually going to take elements from those games that are accurate or that you can find actually in Japan and then explain a little bit about it. So maybe there's some food that your character eats in a game and it powers him up and it's actually based on the real Japanese food, or certain enemies are based off certain Japanese myth. The example I always give is Meowth, the Pokemon, has a coin on his head, and the reason why that is because of an ancient Japanese tale, and that same story also explains why, for example, all the cat statues in Asia always make this this motion, and it is actually connected to the coin thing as well, and I thought it would be cool to actually make short videos about this. Because of this, these Japanese videos are going to be a little shorter. They're meant to be little snippets for the people that actually are interested in Japan and want to do that, or want to know more about it, because I do know that my main audience right now is mostly a fan of Western style games, pretty much first-person shooter, but I do have a chunk of subscribers that do have an interest in Asia, that do love Japan. They always appreciate it when I play a Japanese-style RPG or a game set in Japan, and to please them, but also, of course, to get new audience members in. I think this is also good to have these videos be a little shorter. It really helps me to get out of my comfort zone, and what I really encourage you guys to do is to actually ask questions in the comments below. Ask me questions that I can make videos about. Do not worry, it does not have to be gaming related. You can leave that to me by me playing games, and I'll look for details and stuff where I can actually go and talk about. But just any question you have about Japan, or maybe you read something online, you're thinking, hey Konoa, this is kind of cool, maybe you should check that out. I'll go out there, film it, because of course it motivates me to go to places where I normally wouldn't go to. Because even though, you know, I've been living in Japan now for 3 years, and I'm going to for at least 2 more years, but even, like, Japan, as any other thing, gets very normal, and sometimes even boring, where I go to school every day, I see the same station, same people every day. You know, it's fun, I'm having a less of a time here, but, you know, you have those days as well where you're like, you know, I would like something different. And this, I think, will help with that. So yeah, definitely comments, questions are definitely encouraged. The format of this series might change as well. It's still very new, of course. This is a plunge in the deep, not flashy at all. I will actually plan to get an intro out there, but of course you need content, you need visual content for that, which of course I do not have currently. I might also upload footage here from the other YouTube channel that I had earlier, if there's an interest for that, because I actually made some pretty cool videos in Tokyo itself. Will not be full HD though, that is the only thing there. But they're still very interesting content, so hopefully that won't be too much of a problem. But lastly, what I want to say is that next to the regular topic videos, I will also make videos that I'm going to call Kit Kat videos. Now, in Japan, you have all sorts of flavored Kit Kat. It is really weird. I don't know why this is not the case in other countries, but you have here flavors like green tea, wasabi, apple, pepper, regular brown tea, strawberry, Coca-Cola, lemon, orange, you name it, they pretty much have it. And during the last, I don't know, 4 weeks, I tried my best to collect a lot of these rare Kit Kats, and basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to sort of like review them in a very short video, and maybe also talk a little bit about life, about what's happening in Japan with latest news or something. But I find it so interesting that I kind of want to share that with you guys. You actually have entire channels devoted to food in Japan. I don't want to go that far, but the whole Kit Kat thing is so interesting to me that it almost became like Pokemon cards, where I would like, I gotta collect them all, I gotta collect all flavors. And whenever there will be a new flavor, I'll definitely buy it and review it as well. But to not exploit that, and of course make like 1 week only Kit Kat videos, I promised myself the rule that every time I make a Kit Kat video, the next video actually has to be a proper topic. It has to be me going out there, or if there's a question that that might be a little deeper that I cannot really go and show, like maybe like how is, I don't know, racism in Japan, or what are, I don't know, women like in Japan, or social differences and stuff like that. Maybe I'll just film here at home and explain the situation there. Or I might also use that in a Kit Kat video to talk about that. I don't know. Like I said, this is just the beginning, and I'm sure a lot of things will change in this format, but I am actually very excited. I hope you are too. I think I pretty much said everything. If not, you will definitely hear that in a later video. So once again, questions about Japan, can be any topic, can also be video game related, are welcome. Please put it in the comments down below. or you can send me also a personal message. Yeah, and the next video will already be a Kit Kat video, but the one after that I also already have planned will be another topical theme, but food related though. But it's also video game related. So you'll see it by then. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.